has happened in Game 5. We could be having a second road win of the night. The first time that's happened in Game 5. Let's see whether Olympiacos can advance to the Final Four for the third time in a row, or will it be Barcelona for the fourth time in a row? It's Papanikolaou looking for a second straight three-point shot. That doesn't go, and then Hernan Gomez on the rebound, fouling. One of the best offensive rebounders out there, Nikola Milutinov. A tug on the shorts, signalled by the referee. And his second foul on Hernan Gomez. So Olympiacos have not led all night. Trying to change that with this first possession of the final quarter. Rubio trying to get another steal. Abrines as well. Shot clock low. No, I don't think he got it away. Excellent defense from Barca. Rubio and Abrines, who've been outstanding in that respect all night. Again, not allowing Olympiacos a clean shot. Rubio, La Provitola, Abrines, Oscar da Silva and Hernan Gomez out there. Rubio nearly losing it. He's able to find La Provitola. Screen set by Hernan Gomez. He's got Papanikolaou on his back, and now Rubio from the foul line. Breaks the tie. Ricky Rubio hadn't scored a two-pointer in the series before tonight. 2 of 2 tonight now. He stepped up, showing his class on a night where Barca really need him. Both sides of the ball. Petrušev against da Silva. No, but Milutinov is there tapping it in. 7 points, 8 boards now for Milutinov. Has the highest PIR in the game of 20. La Provitola. Hernan Gomez wants to set the screen and receives the pass and will go to the line as he's fouled by Milutinov. Intriguing battle between those two. Both coming off the bench. And that is only the first foul on Milutinov, who's clearly back to full fitness now. Took a while after his injury, but had a great game in Game 4. 8 points, 11 rebounds. He's threatening a double-double again tonight. Hernan Gomez to the line for the first time. Barca have made all their shots so far. 8 of 8 now. Get themselves back in front. So there's Barca's first free throw miss of the night. As we see the leads that these teams have enjoyed, and there isn't any red on the skyscraper because Olympiacos have not led all night. That might change with McKissic. 5 on the shot clock. Again, Barca with great defense. Da Silva, Rubio, La Provitola. Olympiacos get their 5 men back, but again, a turnover force. 14 now. Here's Rubio. Hernan Gomez against Petrušev. He's triple teamed. He still gets it to go. Great finish from Hernan Gomez, and look at how much he enjoyed it. So they're getting close to another semi-final against Real Madrid. They're certainly not lacking in support tonight, Barcelona. A fabulous atmosphere. Of course it is. It's Game 5 of the playoffs in the most competitive league in the world. And in terms of an all-round package, the best basketball competition in the world, bar none. The intensity, the atmosphere, the colour, the culture. And I can tell you as well that an extra cheer from the Barca fans, because news has come through to them that with a different size ball. Spoiler alert again. If you're wanting to watch the football later, Bayern Munich have taken the lead at Real Madrid in the Champions League semi-final. So it could be a especially good night for Barca. Here's Williams-Goss, though. Rebounded by Kalinic, who just about saves it. Laprovitla driving, fouled by Petrušev. And they want an unsportsmanlike. The fans do. The referees are going to discuss it. Was Petrušev making a valid play for the ball? Kalinic only just got that away. And then I don't think that will end up. He would argue that Laprovitla was shifting the ball from his right to his left hand, which made it look as though he was further away from the ball than when he made a play for it. But it has gone Barca's way. Nico, Nico is the chant from the fans as Laprovitla stays perfect just about from the foul line, and the lead grows to 5. Olympiacos have resisted on so many occasions Barca's attempts to pull away into a really commanding lead. They've led by 9, they've led by 8. Olympiacos keep coming back. There's a foul on McKissic, barging into Rubio. So now he, Petrušev and Walkup all in the game on 3 fouls. It's now moving towards the midway point of the 4th. It's the kind of time when coaches will leave them in on 3 fouls, as Rubio just escapes a trap. And Laprovitla looking for the floater. It won't go, but De Silva with the touch, and it still won't go. And then De Silva with the foul as he piles into Petrušev on the rebound. Laprovitla frustrated that he had 2 chances to score there and missed them both. By far the leading scorer in the game. Laprovitla with 17. Nobody else in double figures yet in this very, very low-scoring game. Satoransky back in the backcourt for Barca then, replacing Rubio as Milutinov battles through and will have to go to the line. It was close to dropping in for him. Who fouled him? That's a difficult call. There were 3 players surrounding him. It was De Silva, who is whistled for his 4th and goes to the bench with Jabari Parker coming back in. Now, it's been such a tough night for Parker. He's been outstanding, Barca's best player in this series so far. Averaged 15 points in the first 4 games. He was 62.5% from 3-point range. Tonight, he's 0 of 7 from 3-point range. So it just shows how quickly things can turn around, and he'll be thinking, okay, that means they can turn around quickly again in his favor. As another free throw miss from Olympiacos, which is the reason they're losing so far. They've missed 7 free throws. They're trailing by 4. Barca have only missed once from the line. So Laprovitla bounces onto Vesely, who's forced back by Milutinov. Laprovitla gets away from Walkup and will try the jump shot. Milutinov was all over him. Good defending from Olympiacos' outstanding player on the night, Nikola Milutinov. Williams-Goss gets the screen from the big man. McKissic. Williams-Goss. Mid-range. Good. And it's back to a 2-point margin. Again, they've done it. Resisted Barca's attempt to pull away. Parker, his first chance to do something since coming back into the game. He draws the foul from Petrušev. That's his 4th, so maybe it might be time for Moses Wright or Mustafa Fall, Alec Peters, Kostas Papanikolaou. They're all rested. at the moment. And it will be Papanikolaou to come back in. Jabari Parker having his name chanted by the fans, trying to give him some confidence. A player who's so important for Barca but has struggled so much tonight. Laprovittola steps away from Williams-Goss. Can't get it to go, and there's a foul on Kalinic, who continues his miserable evening. 0 of 7 from the field. 4 fouls committed now with that one on the rebound. And he did just give a nudge in the back on McKissic. And he wants to be careful to avoid talking himself into a technical here, because he'd be out. PIR of -9. As they're in the bonus, that rebound means free throws, but another miss will mean that Olympiacos can't tie it up here. McKissic 2 of 4 from the line. 5 different Olympiacos players have missed free throws tonight. Satoransky with a nice move. Rubio back in for Laprovittola, short on the shot. Walkup takes it. Olympiacos, again, I've said it before, can have their first lead of the night. They've been here before. They failed to take advantage. Walkup now will drive, forced back by Vesely. McKissic looking for the 3, and there it is. Olympiacos in front for the first time. And look at their fans reacting. They saw their local rivals, Panathinaikos, survive a close one last night. It was a triple, wasn't it, from McKissic? So a 0-7 run. Olympiacos have their largest lead of the night, their only lead of the night, at 2 points here, with the final half of the final quarter upon us. Parker still cold, stone cold. Can Olympiacos really take control now? 9 rebounds from Milutinov. He's close to a double-double. 8 and 9 for him on the night. As Walkup gives it to McKissic, trying to get away from Abrines. Excellent defense from Alex Abrines. Still sticking to him and forcing the miss in the end. That was outstanding from Abrines, who'll try to do it at the other end now. And does! So a mini duel there being played out between McKissic and Abrines, and it's the Barca man who wins out at both ends to tie us up again. Williams-Goss switching on to Vesely. Rubio back out to him now. Williams-Goss gets Rubio on his back, loses it, and it's Abrines who will force the jump ball. Those two have been brilliant defensively all night, Abrines and Rubio, and on that occasion it was the two of them at the same time. The final night of the playoffs. We don't know which of these teams is going to advance. 50-50. It really is. Flip a coin and we'll see. It's going to be details from here on in. Abrines won the jump ball, and Satoransky will try to profit from it. Rubio for 3. No, rimmed out, not far away, but McKissic with the rebound. Can Olympiacos take the lead again? Papanikolaou forced back. Rubio almost getting the steal. It just gets to Williams-Goss, and again Rubio pursuing the steal. And listen to the fans. Well, I know he's only scored 6 points tonight, but Rubio's been fantastic. His defense has constantly unsettled Olympiacos twice on that possession alone. Well, we're going to head into another timeout. The Angelopoulos brothers are in as well, the Olympiacos owners, co-owners. As I was saying, on the coaches, pressure really on. They've got to give clear, concise instructions to their players. 3 minutes to play, tied game, and Coach Barcelona just talks it through calmly as McKissic gets it to go. There was a whistle. But the basket is going to count. And so that could be a key moment, because the foul is on Abrines. And McKissic, who's been really good throughout the series, is having a big fourth quarter. That's his second triple. 7 points in total for him in the last 3 minutes. Misses another free throw, though. So it's just a 3-point margin. Laprovittola back in for Rubio as Barca look for an alley-oop, but that's Williams-Goss flying up to deny Vesely. And here's McKissic again, this time the layup. And it's McKissic dragging Olympiacos to the Final Four here. Their biggest lead of the night. And now a foul on Vesely. And look at the Olympiacos bench. They've gone on a 2-12 run in the last 5 minutes of this game. They've got a chance to add to that here as Vesely didn't quite get his feet set. McKissic has 9 of those 12 points. In fact, he's got the last 9. He's the only Olympiacos player in double-digit scoring. And he's on the ball again. Rubio back in. As foul onto Papanikolaou. A 3! And Olympiacos now can start booking their tickets for Berlin. Barca fans can't believe it. 8-point lead. 7 points in the last 50 seconds for Olympiacos. From last season, they want revenge. Olympiacos against Real Madrid. They're not there yet. McKissic just about not committing the foul as Abrines keeps it. Parker, now that's going to be turned over as he travels. And everything going wrong for Barcelona. And now all of a sudden, as Parker left his feet there, had it blocked as well by foul for good measure. And now it's only those Olympiacos fans making the noise. There is still time for Barca, but it is really running out now. Olympiacos want long possessions here. Barca don't have any fouls to give, so Olympiacos can take full 20 seconds off. They're going to try and force a steal, Barca, with a double team on McKissic, who gets away from it. Imperative that Barca get a stop now. Walker with the 3, and foul with the rebound. Not even protecting their backboard now, Barcelona. Nothing going for them. Foul is fouled, which will give them another 14 seconds. And they can take this down to the last 100 seconds now, up by 8. Vesely's 4th foul. Actually, excuse me, they're in the bonus, of course, aren't they? So it's not an extra possession. It is a chance for 2 extra points, though. Foul. 0 of 3 from the line, though. Still hasn't scored tonight. Some glimmer for Barca. Need him to miss this one as well. And he does. And he commits the foul. And so that was as good as Barca could hope. Not only did foul miss both, but he also gives Barca the chance to pull 2 points back without taking any time off the clock. That was the worst possible scenario for Olympiacos. They would have wanted to at least, if Barca were going to score, make them burn up 20 seconds or so. And guess what? Sorry, Barca fans, but Spoiler alert again, if you like the football. Real Madrid have scored twice in stoppage time and are now winning in their football Champions League semi-final. A few minutes ago, Barca fans were jubilant. They thought that Real Madrid were going out in the football and that their own team was going through to the Final Four, and things have turned around. And that explains those anguished looks at the phones. They weren't checking the score here, they know that. But now an offensive foul, maybe this game is still alive. Rubio drawing it as Williams Goss extended the elbow. Rubio played for it, made sure the referees saw it, but it was there, that flare of the elbow out from Williams Goss. What Barca need now then is a quick score. Laprovitola hands off to Abrines, who will give it to Vesely, who'll get that quick score. They're doing everything right now. Just that little turning point of foul missing the free throws. He could have made it a 10-point game. Barca decide to play defense rather than fouling. It's a bit too early for that. If they get a stop here and then they score, they'll be a one-possession game. Still 90 seconds left. Williams Goss takes a shot clock low as he has to. Now Papanikolaou doesn't make it. Rebounded by Parker. Barca running. Laprovitola going through, finishing. One-possession game. And it is Barca who've seized the momentum back. They've scored 5 points in 40 seconds. Can they get another stop? Double team on Williams Goss. Walkup calms it down. We're into the last minute. 3 points, the difference. Walkup, step back, 3. No good. Milutinov rebounds it. 14 seconds more for Olympiacos, which is almost as important as scoring. The 10th board of the night for Milutinov. McKissic will try. He won't score. And the rebound is Barca's. Now do Olympiacos foul and make sure Barca can only get 2. It's stolen by McKissic. Now Barca have to foul. They have to foul quickly. Papanikolaou won't let them. He finds Walkup. Why no foul? It's an easy score instead. Olympiacos heading to the Final Four, and why did Barcelona not foul them? Incredible. They took time off the clock. And more importantly, he has his team into a 5-point lead. Barcelona need a quick score. Abrines will try to provide it, and he does. Now, was it a 2 or a 3? They need to look at this. Good free throw shooter. Williams Goss. Barca got a foul. Parker does foul Kanan now. And he's not had a good night shooting. He's 1 of 7 from the field, 2 of 3 from the foul line. And Parker there with his 4th foul. He had to make it, of course. Kanan, if he makes both, the game will be close to over. Confidently strokes it in. Ricky Rubio's dream of returning to Barcelona to finish his career with another EuroLeague title looks like it is over. It's back to a 5-point margin. They can start to think about their travel plans to Berlin, where they'll be joining Panathinaikos. And it's stolen. Papanikolaou. Vesely wanted too long. Parker's got to foul him, and he does, which fouls him out. But whatever happens now, surely it's too late. Vesely was dozing on the inbound pass, allowed Papanikolaou, ever alert, to jump in and make the steal. Parker doesn't know it yet, but he has to go. And the Olympiacos fans are celebrating. Again, spoiler alert, if you haven't yet seen the game from earlier, don't listen for the next few seconds, but Olympiacos now are going to become the second team to win a Game 5 on the road in the history of the EuroLeague playoffs on a night where before tonight no one had ever done it. Now it's 2 in the space of a couple of hours. And look at Yorgos Bartzokas. He knows it is done now. His team are going back to the Final Four. They will play Real Madrid in the semi-final. Kostas Papanikolaou makes both to seal it. Barca fans are leaving in their droves. Abrines makes the 3. 4-point margin. They need more than a miracle. Papanikolaou throws it up in the air to run out the remaining time. It is Olympiacos who are victorious twice in Barcelona in the playoffs, and they're back at the Final Four. They are heading to Berlin. Congratulations, Olympiacos Piraeus. What a performance they've delivered tonight, especially defensively throughout the game. And then in every aspect down the stretch, they scored 23 points in that 4th quarter. And they have ground it out here for a 59-63 win. Olympiacos prevails. Sportsmanship shown between the players now on the final buzzer. But really, an incredible job by Olympiacos. The belief they showed to hang on in there tonight when they were down nearly all the game. And they were down by 9, they were down by 8, they were down by 5 midway through the 4th quarter. They didn't lead until exactly 5 minutes remaining, when McKissic struck a 3-pointer for a 47-49 advantage. They hadn't been in front until then, but they believed, they hung in there. They trusted their defense to stop Barcelona from running away with the game, and then they pounced, and they were ultra disciplined in the last few minutes. They just had that little blip when foul there, missed the 2 free throws and made the foul. But other than that, they did what they needed to do to manage the game and take it over the line. He was brilliant. McKissic finishing with 12 points, only a PIR of 7, but that doesn't tell you the story of what he did. So more celebrations for Coach Bartzokas. It's not been easy for his team this season. They've had injury problems to contend with. They've had inconsistencies. But they have peaked at the right moment. A strong finish to the regular season. They won the opening game of the playoffs here. Survived a blip at home in Game 3 to roar back in Game 4. And now they've taken Game 5. And we have a rematch of last season's championship game in the semi-final. Olympiacos against Real Madrid will be coming up in Berlin a couple of weekends from now. And who knows, we might have an Olympiacos-Panathinaikos final. The atmosphere in that arena on that Friday, with the Olympiacos and Panathinaikos fans present, is going to be sensational. They'll linger on the court for a little longer, soaking it all up as we look back at the Motorola magic moment, which came from one of the heroes of the night for McKissic. The baseline dunk here after the nice pass from Nikola Milutinov. McKissic taking it high to throw it down. That was the only score he had in the first half. He came back in the fourth quarter with a series of big plays to finish as Olympiacos' leading scorer on the night. Laprovitola led all scorers with 17, but it wasn't enough. And Olympiacos can dance on the Palau Blaugrana floor. The first time I saw that little poster being held up, I thought it was the famous chef that they were showing, but it's the face of Yorgos Bartzokas, isn't it? Superimposed onto someone eating Frankfurter and drinking a beer in Berlin. He may well be doing that. They certainly will. Time to pose for a photo. Not just the team behind the team as well. The coach is in there. They all play their part. Doesn't take just 12 players or even 14. There's a whole group involved in this kind of triumph over many months of hard work. And the co-owners are down there to enjoy those celebrations as well. But they won't allow themselves too long to celebrate. Just tonight. And then they'll get their game faces back on, because they've got 2 more games to go in this competition. They want to win them both and be crowned champions.